Hello. Hiya. Been a while. And I've got. Oh, I don't have the clip for this. Give me one second. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Hiya. It's horrible lighting. Oh my god. It's been a few months since I built the Lego X Mansion set, and I'm here with my newest €300 Lego set with the one piece baratie, set. And this video, it's gonna have a different format for my 0 viewers. It's gonna have a different format. And before I did a few bags video. This time I'm gonna do few bags. I mean, it's the same format, but instead of releasing multiple videos, I'm just gonna compile it all into one video. I'm not gonna start building it today. I'm actually just back from the shop with it. I don't even know if this mic works. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring you through a box review, what I think, what I hope, and then I'm gonna build it. Right, and I'm not a fake One Piece fan, I swear. I've got 3 wanted posters there. I've got we're going on a little trip. Hey Sabrina. We've got Wano. While I'm not up to date with the anime, while I don't watch the anime consistently anymore, I am still a fan and I know what's happening. I watched the first 200 episodes. I watched a few Wano episodes. I don't keep up with One Piece, but I'm still a very big fan. But anyway, let's get into the price. Obviously, based off the live action. I did watch the live action. It was pretty good. So let's just review the box first off. Right, this is the front of the box, just the front of the baratie, probably the way I will display it. Down here we got Nami, we got Usopp, Luffy, Zoro, Mihawk. Is that Kid Sanji or no? It's just Sanji and his cook. What's his name? Old Man Sultan, Helmeppo, Kobe, and Vice Admiral Garp. But first thing I'm saying, I think this is gonna look phenomenal. Like put up this Mihawk's boat. I don't know what I will do with that. I think I might put it behind it in my display when I display it. But I think it's gonna look so nice faced this way. You know, if I was arsed, I'd get the lights put in it, but I'm not. And here we just have a better look at all the minifigs. Just like absolutely great. Now, I would like a different Sanji look, which I don't like. So we might have to customize that Sanji. Right, we come to the back box here. We find this Easter egg that I've heard about that all sets include random wanted posters in every set. So I'm hoping for maybe Mihawk, Luffy, Kuro, Don Krieg. Who else will have a? Oh, probably maybe Goldie. I don't know. But so first off, actually, wait, we'll flip you around this way. Oh shit. Anyway, so the first few the wanted posters, I want Luffy, Mihawk, Kuro, Goldie. If Shanks has one, I'll take anyone. I just don't really want Don Krieg. And I want Arlong too. Alright, we come to the bottom of it here. We got Zoro vs Mihawk. Must be a play feature there. Swivel. That bar scene in the anime where Usopp's lying, you know. Then we got the group scene where Luffy invites Sanji to his crew. And here we have the dimensions. This is a big set. I'm gonna need a big shelf to display it on. I'll throw some of my manga next to it. Probably since it's in the East Blue, all my manga is from the East Blue arc, so it's just gonna nice fit the theme, very nice. Here we have the big look at it. And we got the top there, nothing special. Then we got Kobe. I think that's what the groom Vice Admiral Garp is staying in. I don't know, I'm yapping. What's this? This is the second floor. Very nice. So we got our first wanted poster there. And world map actually. Hello. Sorry, there we go. This we have Vice Admiral Garp there. Baratie, a Kraken. Alright, now we go down to the first floor. That's the bar. Small room. The entrance where that fight happens, where Luffy's staying. And here we have the kitchen where Sanji's cooking up a feast. And overall, while this side is nice, I think the other side is just nicer for display. I nearly missed this. Mihawk's little boat. Probably, if I was displaying it, I'd hide the boat in there while it's flipped. Just for convenience sake. Got a bit longer before I have to go, so why don't we just open up the box and get a review of what's coming. I wonder how long this video is going to be. I can't bet to myself. I'd say we're going to come close to 40 minutes with this video, which I don't mind. It's going to be a pain in the arse editing though, because CapCut's down. I used CapCut before. Can't use CapCut this time. Oh shit. Paper clips, don't damage the box. So I was thinking, like, before this set was kind of an impulse buy, because I really wanted that Arkham Asylum set, and I will be getting that. So that's gonna be another future video. Oh, I'm gonna drop my telly here. Give me 1 second. Boom. Here's an overview shot on my bed. So it looks like we have at least 19. Let me speed through this and see what we have. Right, I opened up there, and the second box, we got those two. They're obviously the booklets. We have 27 bags, unless I missed one. So let's go organize, and I'll tell you the format of how we're going to open them. Alright, let's open up these bags with the stickers and everything. How many booklets? 2 booklets in here. If we're lucky, and the other one has 2 booklets. These are some nice booklets, actually. Just get a look at the front. It's the baratie, and then looks like behind all of them they have different characters. I do like that. Then this one's thinner, so this one is a singular booklet, and I guess all the stickers. Yeah, all the stickers are in here too. Just make sure I don't lose them, actually. So only one thing. Oh, I really hope the audio doesn't get messed up because of my mic. But yeah, so the way we're going to do it is 3 booklets. So I'm going to skip to the end of every booklet, see how many bags I need, and that's going to be, we do that and then we review. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it now. I'll probably get back to it tonight when I come back out from being out with the boys. So I'll chat to you later.
6.5 hours later.
Right, I'm back. So it was the same day as well what you just saw. I was just after being out with the boys, you know. Anyway, we're gonna build this first booklet. Well, I'm gonna try build it tonight. I'm gonna try pull an all-nighter, or at least a few hours. Finish it in the morning, maybe. The first book, we got Luffy, Nami, and Usopp. I'm gonna set it all up. You don't need to see that, and I'm gonna throw some on Netflix. Pop my headphones on. Same form as last time. I'm gonna have this timeline going there. I'm gonna be building here, and then when I'm done building, I'll give a little checkup. I might not. Could be like 3-4 a.m. But yeah, that's the main plan. That's today. We'll go up and see what else we can do after. Okay, I'm now officially done the first booklet. It's 2:30 a.m. I watched a lot of Dexter. It's a lot of rubbish. It's all tomorrow's issue to clean up. But anyway, I'll show you what I just built. Obviously, you just seen the time lapse, but like before, I'm just gonna go through it, and then obviously it will go to the next bit after. But it is 2:30, so I'm gonna speed through this so I can get to bed. It's very past my bedtime. Alright, so the first piece I built that I stuck all the minifigures on, see in the time lapse, was, let me take everybody off. I'll keep Mihawk on. Was Mihawk's boat that he pulls up with. I kind of, when I opened it up, I was like, what am I building? And then I copped onto it pretty quickly. As I said earlier, I don't really care about this part. Mihawk, cool figure. Actually, let's do a little minifigure section. Okay. So we got Mihawk here. I just want to say, what lovely printing. It's great. The sword mold is very cool. His printing is just great. But I have to say, my favorite figure of this whole set has to be Luffy. Just like, I don't know what it is. It's all the molds, all the different hair molds that you just see come with it. This is a great figure. Let's use this. for the rest of them. We have Nami. It's pretty basic. I don't think at this part yet her Arlong tattoo isn't exposed and the bandage isn't there. That's in a different set. But she's cool. Obviously, again, the new hair mold, the printing, just great. And then we have Usopp. Obviously, an anime accurate version one would be pretty cool. But I don't mind this. He's again got some phenomenal printing. And the new head mold, absolutely great. That was the first part in the minifigures. Nothing too special, but we're getting into the grindy bit soon. The next part I built then was the fish, the baratie. This one took a while. Like these parts were really annoying to build, the mouth, but I think the mouth is honestly the main attraction. Let's see if you get a good look on the inside. Just it's a bar. It's pretty cool. We've actually got Alvida as a wanted poster. I got 3 of my wanted posters so far, and Alvida I don't really care about her, but we have her wanted poster in this bar. The fish head part is really cool. It's connected by this little piece here. Oh, let me see if I can stick it back on now. Yeah, grand. This very cool part. I will be setting up my figures in that for when I display. Right, now to the piece that took me the longest, that you probably saw the least of in that time lapse, because so much of it was building this flat base to build on top. And I get it's the main part, but wow, it could have been a lot simpler if it's made modular, but it could have been a lot simpler. This probably has some of my like this piece on the stairs took me so long. It was so confusing, and this design though, this is cool. This room is going to be pretty cool once it's fully built. I got my other 2 wanted posters. I'm not going to take them out, but I got Kuro and I think it's Buggy. Buggy, I'll take that. Buggy's a class character. Kuro, out of all the villains, I didn't really like him, but it was more interesting. He was actually better in the live action, I think. But the stairway, the building technique for the stairway was great. It annoyed me so much though because they are hanging. And then you have the front part, the doors to the baratie. You know, very simple. I feel like I'm gonna have to put something all along here. This part is gonna take a while. I know it's gonna be very decorated, but sure, it's what I paid for. Very good piece. One whole book. I want to say guts of 3, maybe 4 hours. 3. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I want to get into bed. Anyway, roll on the next part.
Tomorrow.
Right, yeah, it's the next day. Almost like 24 hours since I started building last night. I'm just back from being out with the boys again, but yeah, so I gotta do a few things, and then we're gonna start booklet 2. But I'm gonna show you all that because I just want to get these out of the way because I'm shattered. So I'm gonna go back to the table setup for building it. But today we have booklet 2. On the back we got Zoro, Mihawk, Old Man Zephyr, I think, and then Cook Sanji. This one is 500 pages. I think yesterday it was like 200. I could be up later tonight. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna finish this book anyway with the second floor of the baratie. Just want to know what. Look, I'll figure it out and I'll get it all set up. But we're just gonna start book 2 tonight. We're gonna start it after seeing how many pages. We might not finish it, but you know the drill. So let's cue the time lapse. Okay, so it is 10 to 3 in the morning. I started building this at 3 hours again. 3.5, doesn't matter. 3 to 3.5 hours, and this was a great part of the build. I'll show you the minifigures now, but this part just makes it all come together, and I'm in the final stretch now. So the first minifigure we built out of it was we got this nice little Zoro. Again, outfit, I would have liked something a little bit more iconic, but I have to say the new mold for the mouse sword is great. The build, like, it's a nice minifig overall, and it's very accurate to the live action. But I'll take it. I chose the green hair over his do-rag version because I just prefer that kind of look on him, and if I might customize this along later with my Sanji, just to be more manga accurate. The next minifigure we got was Vice Admiral Garp. Very, once again, made after the live action, but that's fine. If you went anime accurate, you'd have to be a big fig, and that just would not suit this set at all. But overall, great minifigure. Probably one of my favorite of the set. I did like the actor they chose for Vice Admiral in the live action, so I'm happy with the changes they had to make for this character. I would have liked though if we got a mold of his dog helmet because he does wear that in the live action. And probably the minifigure I'm the least happy with is Sanji. It's just because he's in a chef outfit. I would prefer the classic black suit, so that's why I'm tempted to customize this minifigure just for something I definitely would prefer. As he's a very good character and I do really like him in the show, but just this minifigure design, in my opinion, is not it, and I would have preferred something much more akin to the mock version. The final minifigure I built today was Old Man Zephyr. I still haven't checked if that's right, but it's 3 a.m. I'm not going to. Another nice minifig. He only really features in this arc, so it kind of makes sense to have him. I like the mustache mold. Otherwise, pretty basic. Would be a very good pirate minifigure. If you gave him a nice little hat. But I like this figure too. But I have to say, Vice Admiral Garp and Zoro were my favorite two out of today's half of the build. So first we'll look at the inside of the baratie. A lot of work got done here. I'll show you. This area, this took me so long. I had to almost rebuild the stairs because I must have went wrong somewhere. Just putting this little platform up to set it up and all the back, but I do like it. It is a nice attraction. And then we decorated our dining area. So we got these nice movable tables. That's really nice play feature in case I want to decorate it in specific ways. One rotates two. But this platform, I reckon we're gonna finish this off in tomorrow's mock. Not mock, sorry, in tomorrow's section of the build. Well, not tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow because I'm not building this today. Then we got this nice little dining area. We got another Alvida. So now I'm down to one more wanted poster. I'm hoping for a Luffy. We got this nice little bathroom mock with the snail telephone. I really like that. I didn't. It took me a minute to guess what it was, but I figured out that's obviously where Vice Admiral Garp's going to go in his section. Down here we got the kitchen. Definitely where I'm going to place Old Man Zephyr and maybe Sanji, or I could put this Sanji in and make a custom Sanji to put elsewhere. But like overall, it's just nice if you display it this way and you fit in multiple different characters. I feel like you'd need a second set to add in extra characters to recreate different scenes, especially with Zoro. So I can have a Zoro in here dining, and then on the flip side, I can show you what else we could do. Thankfully, this is the longest set is going to go. I'm running out of space on my desk with my box here I build with. Now, this honestly, I love this whole entrance area. Just the mermaids here, it just looks great. It's such a nice design, especially here. Just the pattern, the red pattern, building pattern, going across gives it the real ship feel. I didn't realize this, but this pace actually moves. Oh god, let me fix that. But yeah, I really like the front facing area, and I feel like this is the way I'll display it. I did think there was a platform here initially, unless it comes with one tomorrow. I think it does, based with these two modular pieces here. And that's why I'd like a second Zoro, so I can have this Zoro fight my Mihawk and have a different Zoro on the inside. I might buy the Going Merry, but I also would like to display my characters on that, and I have other sets to buy. But this front side is just gonna look real nice. We're gonna fill in this area, and then put whatever has to go on top, and that's just gonna be a really nice feature. So overall, like this set, it's coming together real nicely, and I like what I'm doing. But it's 3 a.m. and I've just finished that build, that part of the build, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I don't know when I'm going to build the rest of it. Well, it's one video for you, so it doesn't really matter. And then apologies for the lighting in the time lapse. I haven't watched it back. I've been watching Dexter these past 2 days, watching it, and it's the lighting. I'm not. I apologize for the lighting anyway. Yeah. So let's get to the next part.
3 days later.
And we're back. It has been 2 days. I was in work. I was absolutely shattered. Well, actually, no, I was in work today. I'm still shattered. So we're starting early. We're starting at 10 o'clock tonight to finish the One Piece Baratie. Probably the quickest. Not the. Actually, no, it probably is the quickest I've ever built one of the sets. Like, we have my Batman set, took me months, but that's because I was so slow with it. And then the X Mansion took me. I just spread that over so long. But over a succession of 4 days, we're gonna have the One Piece Baratie built. I'm gonna finish it tonight and review it tonight, probably once I'm finished, or do it in the morning. We'll see how long I can last because I am absolutely tired. But I'm buzzing. We're just gonna get it finished, and we have nowhere to display it either. So I'm gonna give you my little plan there because my X Mansion still hasn't been displayed. So I'm in the process of making 2 shelves. I'll need to make a third one for that Arkham Asylum set, maybe a fourth for that Daily Bugle before it retires at the end of the year. But I'm gonna make shelves, and that's Sabrina Carpenter poster right there with the Ice Spice poster under it, which you can't see her. They're gonna come down, and I'm gonna move my Batman shelf and take down that shelf, and we're gonna put them all there, and we'll go 2 Batman shelves, DC adjacent. Then we'll go Marvel, a One Piece shelf, and then just a random filler shelf for anything else I want to display. That is the plan for now. Anyway, that's not what we're working on today. Right now, we gotta finish this baratie. So let's just get building it so I can go to bed. Okay, it's 1 a.m. about 10 past 1. So I was at that for what? 3 hours again. I'll take it. I like this build. I completely forgot about this part of the build, and I'll show you now. I'll give you a quick glance and I'm going to bed because I'm shattered and I want to catch up on a bit of sleep. And then I'll do a full thing tomorrow, but that's getting added on to the rest of the video. But I just thought I'd come on and I'd show you real quickly what I just have it done before I hop into bed. So this is the final. But we got Team in the background. That's the look it. That's what I done, mostly this and then a bit of exterior work. The time lapse today, it's not going to turn out too good. Um, I was really struggling with the features time lapse. I need to figure out a better way to get an angle of them. There's all my previous minifigures, but that's everything, and it's all done. So I'll give you the full review tomorrow. Well, like in 1 second for you. Okay, so it's the next morning. I've put them in the way I want to display them. I'll really quickly show you Hamapo and Kobe. Very, very basic. Same thing. They're nothing too interesting. They just have different hair molds and different faces. Like I wouldn't have minded if we got another character, even like Don Krieg instead of Hamapo. Would have been fine. Was Don Krieg? Yeah, he wasn't a live action. But anyway, I have the way I'm going to set up display. I'll show you the inside because that's where I actually keep most of the figures, and I'll show you the outside. Okay, so this is the full look of the inside. Up here, you'll see that actually on the outside, I have General Garp, Kobe, and Helmeppo standing at attention, but that's not the main feature. This is a big part what I built last night. Um, Very interesting. I completely forgot about this. I actually do like it. It's very detailed, nice little piece. But I don't remember it in the show, so I didn't want to display any figures there. Then we have the second floor built in the first night. We've got Usopp running at the bar here. That's the bar where Mihawk confronts him. We got Luffy walking in. I just wanted him front and center. I couldn't think of a place to put him, so I just said, why not in the middle? Then over here we've got Sanji trying to raise up Nami. You know how he does. Very good. The stairs here. I struggled so much building this part yesterday. That was really confusing. But it's nice detailed. We got Goldie Rogers wanted poster in there, and then across here we actually have Alvida's with Garp's office. This part I wanted to put Garp here, but I didn't have enough space for Kobe and Helmeppo, so I chose to put them on the other side. Just nice little like second floor dining area. These stairs, as I said earlier, or yeah, earlier, they were so hard to build. And then we have the kitchen over here where I've decided to put Old Man Zeph because I wanted to use Sanji over here, so there's no point in having him talking to Sanji when Sanji's talking to someone else. And then let's see if we can get a good look at the bar. There's the bar. No, like I would display minifigures here, but they're quite hard to see, so I'd rather just keep them outside and maybe show them running from the bar. Because I was originally going to put Usopp and Nami in there, and then Sanji and Luffy talking here, Sanji with Zeph, and keep Luffy wherever. But no, I decided to not show the bar. But it's a very detailed. I won't display it this way. Probably I'll show the other side, but it's nice to know that there's a backing and it's very detailed. And now we come around to the front. I've got Mihawk's little boat there, probably just going to hide that in the display. And where I chose to put my other two characters, my Zoro and my Mihawk. Mihawk using the little knife, Zoro using his tree sword style. Um, so they're the main features that I'm on display. I might move Luffy somewhere up front because I actually do want that minifigure displayed. And here's a better look at Garb, sitting there chillaxing because like he's very serious in the live action, but not in the manga. Kobe and Helmeppo stand to attention. Front. So this is why I built yesterday. This was a long build because it's so detailed, but I do really like it. Actually, does make the whole thing pop together. It's very fragile though. I will have to be careful while moving it. But this door, like this little section here, from the door up, same baratie, probably my favorite. That ties the whole piece together. It just breaks it all up. But like for the full view, such a good set. Um, it's obviously based off the live action, so if you'd rather, I think it wouldn't be hard to change it up to be more manga situated. But overall, I'd say solid 8 out of 10 set. Can't wait. I need to put it on display, and I can't wait to. But just the overall look of it is just super nice. And yeah, that's it. Hey, so if you made it to the end of the video, if you just want to like, maybe subscribe or check out my TikTok with the same channel name, I post some different content, but it's all just the same, and it like helps me out and motivates me to keep going. Anyway, thanks for watching.